Welcome to qnawire.
In this question, we're given an elevator which is moving downward with an acceleration of 12 meter per second square. Inside the elevator, we have a block which is initially resting. Now we have to find the displacement of the block just after 0.2 second once the elevator has started moving downward. So to solve this question, let's first try to see what are the forces acting on this block with respect to the elevator's reference frame. So as the elevator is having some acceleration, so it is a non-inertial frame. So with respect to non-inertial frame, the block is at rest. That means on the block there will be a pseudo force acting in the upward direction, and that pseudo force will be m into a, and the weight of the block will be acting downward, that will be m into g due to gravity. And in this case, as a is more than g, as the acceleration of the elevator is more than g, so the net force on the block will be in the upward direction, and due to which the block will be lifted up. So as the acceleration due to gravity is more than g, so obviously the pseudo force on the block in the upward direction will be more than mg force, and due to that the block will be suddenly lifted as the elevator start moving downward. So the block will be lifted up as the elevator start moving downward. Okay, so now I will write that as soon as the block leaves the contact with the elevator, the block will no longer experience the pseudo force. It will only experience the force due to gravity, right? So in that case we can say then the block will start falling downward with the acceleration due to gravity, which is g. Okay, so once again let's try to understand. As the block is having more acceleration that of gravity, so once the elevator start moving downward, on the block the pseudo force is going to be more than the gravitational force, and as the pseudo force is acting in the upward direction, so due to this pseudo force, basically the block will be suddenly lifted up as the elevator start moving downward, and once the block is leaving the contact with the elevator, then there will be no other force on the block except the gravitational force. So then the block will start falling downward now with the acceleration due to gravity, which is g. So in that case, we can say, as initial velocity of the block initial velocity of the block is u equals 0, because initially the block was at rest. Then acceleration due to gravity is downward, that is g, and the time which is given to us, that is 0.2 second. So we have to find the displacement. So we can use the equation of kinematics, that is s displacement equals to u into t plus half a t square. So from here I can just put the value of u, and also you'll get 0 plus half a is g I can take it as 10 into t square, that will be 0.2 whole square. So on simplifying this, we will get s equal to 0.2 meter. In centimeter this will be 20 centimeter. So this is the answer for the question. So after a time of 0.2 second, the block will move a distance of 20 centimeter.